Hey guys, welcome back to Buster's Corner. January, March 5th, 2022, Season 1 still. We are doing the setup for NASCAR iRacing Series, um, the Phoenix run, because the Cup Series is not running Phoenix. It's our week 12, we're going to week 13, so they won't be running next week at Phoenix. But the guys asked me to set one up for iRacing Series, which I don't run. The races are too long, and it's a C class, and I don't think it's going to be a fun run. Anywho, I want to start this video off with showing you I'm changing the way I do my testing, and I think there's a little confusion on what I was doing. So before I was doing realistic weather, and somebody said don't do that, so I got off it. No, that was wrong. When I went to Vegas and doing my testing without doing the real weather, got into the real server come Monday, and I'm off by 20 degrees. So I knew I was doing it right the first time. I changed it. That was wrong. Here's how I do this. I go to the schedule, NASCAR iRacing Series. Okay, they run in Vegas. Go to the schedule. Scroll down to, we're going to Phoenix. Drive, test drive, or create a hosted session. Actually, I'll do the session here in a little while for everybody else. But okay, here's your first screen. Yes, generate weather. Get rid of the dynamic sky. By getting rid of the dynamic sky, that should get rid of the cloud cover and things like that. That can change the temperature in the track drastically, especially one corner or the other. Okay, then I go over to track conditions. Take the marbles off. Now, this race that these guys are running is a longer race than typical, so I'm going to change this to a 65. Okay. Typically, I do 60. We're going to do 65 for the longer run. All right, leave all that. Test drive. Okay. Let that load. Okay. Let's talk about Buster's Corner a little bit. First off, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Jeff at Kings of Racing. He supplied Buster's Corner, all of us, with paint skins. They're awesome looking. They're a lot better than what I was paying for. I can tell you that right now. Those are on the Discord, and as of this recording, we have Chevys and Toyotas up there. If there's a color that you like, I have other ones I did not post because we've got so many files. The guy just flooded me with all kinds of files. So if there's a different color you want, let me know and I'll see if it's in there. But thank you, Jeff. That was awesome, 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 buddy. What else is going on? Our Discord has raised it by 100 people in the last week. I'm gonna do some changes to the Discord layout. Hopefully starting this after I'm done with the setup. So, and then next week is a bye for us, and we got Atlanta, so I won't have to start Atlanta until Wednesday after the patch. So, I'm going to redo the Discord page, hopefully substantially. We just grew so fast, you guys. I mean, you go into a server now and you see the Buster's paint schemes. Everybody's talking about Busters. Where do you get the Buster setups? How much do they cost? It's just a chatterbox of Busters. It's awesome, you guys. It's awesome. I mean, come on, look at it. I think we've really changed the iRacing scheme or theme, if you will, where we all know you get into this as a beginner, you can't find a setup. Nobody helps you with setups. If you're smart enough to find out about MoTech, you don't know how to use it. So if you want to drive good, you want a good setup, you have to go pay for it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. We don't condone that. There's a reason why those guys are here, and they serve a very good purpose. So that is always an option. Here at Buster's Corner, I'm putting together setups. I like to think I'm a hack. Come on, you guys, I'm just a hack at this. A little better than stock is what I like to call them. So just a little bit better than stock. Hopefully I'll get you a top 10 finish. Won't cost you a dime. You want to know what to change on it. You want to talk to the other guys. Hey, how do I make it tighter? How do I make it looser? I'm having issues here or there. You put it on Discord. There's a ton of knowledge out there. More knowledge than I have. I'm not the smart guy in the room here. The community is. The Buster community is. So this is fantastic, you guys. I'm so excited. Tom and I are overwhelmed with the response we're getting from all you guys. And the input you guys are putting into this and the enthusiasm, sharing your pictures on Facebook, sharing them on the Discord. It's just awesome. The top 10s, guys getting their first wins ever. Guys, for the first time in a next gen, they get a win. Uh, you know, it's just awesome. And that's what it should be. That's what iRacing should be. It should be fun. You come in, you buy your car for 15 bucks. Now what do you do with it? You jump out of Buster's corner. Let's go see if Bob's got a setup for it. If Bob don't, maybe Philip does, or Marty does, or Mike has one, or Greg Girk has one. Somebody's got something for you probably. Um, and then you want to learn how to build your own. We got the Motec download for you. We'll show you how to use Motec. We're doing classes. I'm trying to do classes maybe once a week for new guys on how to do it. Blah, blah, blah. It's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. This is awesome. Okay, let's get into the setup, which I didn't plan on making, but we did one anyway. First off, let me show you the setup first for those guys that take pictures. All right, there's your tires. One, two, three, click, click. Chassis, that's the top half. 1, 2, 3, click, click. The bottom half. 1, 2, 3, click, click. Take your pictures. Okay, that's the setup. Now, you saw how I came into here. Let's see what our weather was here. 106, and I got 65%. That's just clean. Okay, and so I was doing the 3 tests I've done so far. They've been right there about 104, 106, 103. So I'm liking the realistic weather better, and I was a fool to get off it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and run 20 laps for you. My videos are getting shorter and shorter. But I'm going to show you some pictures of what I did a little bit earlier. Let's start with, this is the screen from my weather, and I was at 104. Okay, that's fine. This is the laps I ran. I don't think I got all 20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. It's always 19, huh? I pulled a 27.7 on first lap. Woohoo! Fastest I ever been. Okay, 27s and 28s, and then you're gonna see a lot. We have a big tire fall off here on this track. Okay, what's the other one I'm gonna show you real quick? My tire temps. Okay, it's 19 laps. That's actually pretty good. I'm expecting 1% fall off on the right front. Now remember, I'm running 19 laps hard, like I'm qualified. I'm not trying to save tires with this setup for this demonstration anyway. I'm not passing nobody. I'm not having to wait for somebody. So there is some ways to save tires other than what I'm doing. Okay. Is that all 3 of them? That's all 3 of them. Okay. Let's get rid of those. Okay. Let's go run just a couple quick laps.
Matching car and track data found in Sim Experience database. Profile modified.
Let's go run just a couple quick laps. All right. Phoenix is a road course. It's NASCAR's favorite oval road course, if you ask me. But you didn't. You got a lot of heavy braking in this. A lot of steering input. So if you're... it's very easy to spin this car out if you try to overdrive it. So what's going to happen is the car's going to start out loose for you, and it's going to get tight, tight, tight in the long run, especially when that right front tire goes away. Okay. So just take a couple of quick laps here. I'm going to the white line here. Up there. Now you see the cones on the fence, if you have not been here before? There's cones on the fence at the entrance of both these turns. I'm in turn 2 now. This is turn 3 up here. See the cones up on the right hand side of the fence? 3, 2, brakes. I got right down the yellow line. So I went and I watched the Coca-Cola race that they had here at Phoenix, I think 4 weeks ago. And I got looking at what those guys were kind of doing. They're out here on this wide right there, right about in here. Save your tires up here in this groove. Easy on the throttle coming out of that turn. You will spin it out in the first 3 or 4 laps. Okay. And it still might be too tight. We'll talk about that later. Oh, I want to show you that Geico thing right there. Alright, down through here. Cut the fence on the right. Past the 3. Right about the 2. Hard on the brakes. If you don't get this slowed up into this corner, the whole car will drift to the right. All 4 tires will give out and you'll drift sideways. Alright, Going to this turn here. 3, 2, right about there. See, look, Geico on my left hand right here. Right there. Boom, Geico. That's your get on throttle coming up out of this turn. I'll show you again. Okay, I'm going to the second cones up here. 3, 2, right about there, maybe a little before them. If you overshoot that, you're in big trouble. Easy coming out, easy coming out. You can spin it right there when the car charges transfer weight. Cones, 3, 2. Okay, now watch the Geico down here on the inside of me. I'm coasting through here. I'm a little, I'm on it already. Okay. Probably because I loaded up too soon. Okay, 3, 2, brakes. Adjust these brakes to fit your fat foot. Lower the master cylinders 1 click at a time, front and back evenly, or up until you get the braking you want. 3, 2, brake. Oh, I felt that left front kind of lock up. Geico, Geico. There it is. See how I did it that time? Do it one more time here. Okay, up the hill. Up the hill. 3 cones, 2 cones, brakes. Keep the outside line. If the other guy wants the inside line, let him have it. Because especially in the beginning, the car is so loose, you have a good chance of looping it. Cones, 3, 2, brakes. Looking for my Geico. Coast in, coast, 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 coast. I can get right. Oh, I didn't. That was just me. All right. It's hard to talk and drive a good line. All right, there we go. Last one. 3, 2, brakes. Keeping the high line. By now, though, the tires have got enough wear, and I can probably grab that lower line later in the race and not have it loop right there. If you go on the gas too fast right there, if you don't ease into it, you'll loop it. Don't come telling me, Bob, it's loose on this corner exit. That's because you overdrove corner exit. Right? Right here, do it again. I don't want to hear I'm loose on corner exit right here. If you're loose on corner exit, you either didn't whoa it up, or you cut down close like this, and you got on the gas, like that. If you do that, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Because you just saw me do it until I did that. So I pinched the car down. You pinch the car down low in that corner, and you get on the gas at the same time. The front end is sticking, and the rear end's not. Watch this video. See there? Okay. It's a road course, guys. You got to ease into it. Okay. Let's go talk about the setup now. What do I get for laps on that? 28.2. Jaw jacking. Okay. So 94. Wait. How many laps did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. 7. I'm at 94. Yeah. Okay. I got a little better than 1%. Not by much. All right. What do we got? Let's go here. A big split here. Now I didn't run my springs like I was talking about last time, the last setup, even split, because going in under towards that flagman right there, I got too much weight transfer to the right hand side to be able to hold it up. So I kind of had to do that there, to do this where I didn't do it last week. Blah blah blah. So I'm running 5th gear all the way around it. All right. So late in the run, if you start your RPM's not where you want it, you could probably run this in 4th gear all the way around the track late in the run to get your speed back up. When I watched the video from the Coca-Cola guys, they were not shifting gears. They stuck it in 1 gear. I was 4th or 5th. Stuck in 1 gear all the way around. When they got to the top of the where am I here? Okay. When they would get up here, that's where they were maxing out their RPM. See, so here I am right there. I'm in the red. I'm almost in the red too soon here, and I almost want a gear change, but the next one doesn't do it for me. Maybe there's a 4th gear split. But riddle me this: if you're running, if I'm running all 5 gears, and you're running 4, and we start the race in 2nd gear, are our 2nd gears the same? I don't think so. I think my fifth gear might be a little bit lower than yours. Or maybe the fourth gear is. Somebody needs to tell me that one. That's a good question. All right, so set red right here. Red, 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 92, 93. I got the 9300 RPM before I backed out of it. Chase, not that one. So there I am right there between the third cone and the second cone, right there in the middle of that. If you guys are going by the NASCAR line down here or the iRacing line down here, you're in big trouble. Or at least I can't wait that long to break into this. Yeah. All right, where were we? Keep going. All right. So I mean, this thing still could use some work. You could fine tune these shocks a little bit more than what I had. I kind of ran out of time on it. I got you at 57.1. The cross weight, nose weight, I love it. Right. Now I think a nose weight is radius. If I got to do it, uh, Martinsville short tight track, like at 49, 48. Daytona, you could be up around 51, 52 for Daytona because of the circumference of the circle, and that's how I figure out what nose weight I want. Let's see. So if you said it's just too tight, um, you can. No, I'm sorry, too loose. If you think it's too loose for you, you can come down here and drop this spring a quarter, by one click a time and put your right height as close as possible. Go to 1325, 13 when it's down, and that'll tighten you up. I would not play with. Don't. That's all the way down right there. You could raise the diff preload, and that'll tighten you up. Okay. If you're too tight, and you know what, if you can handle the diff, you going even lower, I would, because the car's gonna get tight in the long run. So you're gonna do some long run and test to see what you think about that. Um, Tom don't like it, but you can also go over and click on this guy real quick. See, at 57.1. See, there you go. I just loosened you up a hair. All right. And if you can handle that 56.8, baby, I'd run it. I would definitely run that 56.8 if you can handle it. I guess it might depend on track conditions, on temperature and where it goes, or you can go a little bit tighter right there. All right, that's the easiest way to do it. Brakes, play with these brakes, you guys. So I got them 3/4 and 13/16. So the lower you go, the more pressure the lines have. You can try 11/16 up front, and I would keep going down with these until you go into that corner and you hit the brakes and you start locking them up. You lock up the fronts, and even if this won't adjust it, bring this back down. But if you're on the brakes and maybe you're stopping too soon. Maybe you got too much brake. All right, then you have to adjust the cones on the fence. So it's a road course. This cannot be a concrete number for everybody. So you're gonna want to play with that, and the cross weight. All right. So yeah, you need to. So make this. So this is just for me. It's a box set, you guys. I'm throwing it out there to you. Buster's 1.0. Make it yours. All right, make it yours. All right, let me see here. Let's see. All right. I think that's about all I got, really, for the most part. Thank you again to Kings of Racing for Jeff over at Kings of Racing. I will post his website link down below as well. Please do subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Like the video. The more likes I get, then the more people hear about us, and they get to enjoy what we're enjoying, which is a lot of fun right now. Let me see here. Go back to get this. All right. I've changed the format of the files. I'm going to season 1, 22 being the year. It's 2022, isn't it? Yep, it's on my thing right there. Okay. Phoenix version 1. So on our Discord, if you guys like something or you found something you want to share, and you think people will also enjoy it, then what you're going to do is you're going to save this file as 1.0, and you're going to put your initials in there. Mine are BH. Okay. And you're going to save that app, and then you can share that in the setup page. Don't save that. Um, if you're going to post your stats, do not post more than 20 laps. Please, please. I don't need 60 laps of you driving around in circles. We just don't need it. Okay, I think that's all I've got. I want to show you. Ain't that pretty? So for you guys on our Discord, he's got the Chevys and the Toyotas out so far. If there's a color that you like, I only posted half of what he's given me so far because there's a lot of files. I took the green and white, closest to the busters that we used to have, staying traditional as much as possible. Um, but these are free for you guys up there. And actually, if I look at, there it is, Barrett. Oh, that's his last name. It's Jeffrey Barrett or Jeff Barrett. Kingsofracing.com on the back. Graphic design. It's a good looking car. It's a damn good looking car. I love it. Okay, you guys, I think that's all I've got for you. That's it. These videos are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. All right, but guys, talk to you later. Happy race day. Have a good day. Bye.